Welcome back, everybody. This week, we're going to have a conversation with Declan. Declan, take a second to say hello to everyone.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me on the show, Tony.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I've been excited to, looking forward to this meeting as well. That way, the audience and I could get a little bit more opportunity to find out more about what you do and who you help and all. With that said, let's just kick it off with the one word open. Use one word to tell us right now how you're feeling in this moment as we kick it off.
Sure. Exuberant.
Exuberant. I love it. No one's ever used that before in 170 plus. So that's good. Cool. Well, if you could take the next few minutes, tell us about your business, tell us about your background, all the way from inception of your business all the way till today at a high level, where you are at today and where you're heading. That'd be great.
Oh, great. Excellent. Well, I've been in sales for my whole career and been in sales leadership for over 20 years and have helped launched a number of ad tech and martech companies in that time. The company I'm working with right now is one of the reasons I'm so exuberant and filled with energy and excitement about what we're doing. And I guess first, let me explain what the problem that a lot of enterprises are facing in the martech world and using marketing technology and their customer data and bringing those two pieces together. So everybody understands the importance of customer data, but customer data in large enterprise tends to be siloed across multiple different sources: your website, your email, your app, your CRMs, and all the other systems within those organizations. And each one of those are doing a great job. They're out there generating leads, generating business, generating cross-sells, but there's not a lot of cross-communication. And it's hard to pull the power of all that data into one place. So Lemnisk is a company that set out to solve that problem. And it's a marketing technology platform that uniquely combines the capabilities of a real-time customer data platform, and some people will know what that is, which allows you to stitch data together in real time from disparate different areas. And it combines that with AI-driven campaign automation, segmentation, orchestration, and journey building to ensure that our clients can deliver the right offer to the right person at the right time through the right channel. And by enabling this type of hyper-personalized cross-channel journey building, our clients are seeing their conversion rates, and I know it may sound a little high to some people, see a 3 to 4x increase in the actual return. And it's the ability, and by the way, we deal with large enterprises that could be literally millions of dollars in additional revenue. So the company launched 4 years ago, and we're battle tested by our clients in the Pacific Rim, in Asia, in the Middle East. And I've been lucky enough to be tasked with helping to launch the platform here in the North American market.
That's excellent. Tell us about how you pivoted from the pandemic. I know the pandemic impacted all of us in the world. You may be running into some pain points. Tell the audience and I how you pivoted out of the pandemic moment, so to speak.
Well, I think the pandemic showed everybody in the world how important digital is. I mean, I think depending on who you're reading and what article you're reading, we've jumped 5 to 10 years down the journey because of the pandemic. And that is the move to digital and the reliance on digital to deliver the message. So I know the pandemic was really bad for a lot of people, and it still is, and they're still feeling the ramifications of it. But for us as a company, it actually was extremely beneficial because companies understand more and more the importance of getting a full, complete picture of their digital assets and all that wonderful customer information they have gotten over the years and in recent times in those digital transactions that they're having on a day-to-day basis with their clients.
Gotcha. What about some wins? Can you share with the audience a recent win that you guys encountered, and also when you went through it and came on the other side, what was your takeaway from that win?
Sure. Well, I guess the most recent success would be what happened last week. After much prospecting work, I was fortunate enough to have a meeting with the head of marketing for one of their key lieutenants, one of his key lieutenants with a top 3 bank in the United States. We spent about an hour on a Zoom taking a deep dive into how their marketing data is structured today. And it's not dissimilar to a lot of banks or insurance companies or telecoms or other companies that they're, as I explained before, that their marketing data is siloed in different tools. So be it, email, web, app, CRM, et cetera. And each one of these systems, is working well for them today, but they understand that they're not fully capturing the power of it. And what our platform does, by being able to pull in real time, all the data from these different tools and centralizing it into a database, we're able to create a real-time 360 one view for each client. And by having this real-time 360 one view, our clients are able to pick up on customer conversations right across the different channels. For example, it's for a bank, for instance. Somebody goes on the website of the bank, they look at auto loans, and then they jump off. And then 5 minutes later, they open up the app on the bank, and the app will recognize it's the same person, that because of our platform, and present them an offer saying, hey, you were interested in that auto loan, you want to complete an app. And then they start to complete, they leave, they go to the branch, life happens and phone rings, whatever. But the next day they go into the branch, and the CRM, there'll be a message set when they start doing a transaction that the person at the bank sees, oh, they were interested in an auto loan, and say, hey, Tony, do you want to complete an auto loan? I see that you're interested in it. And it's that ability to get that picture and keep it all hyper relevant that our platform allows and helps to get better conversion. And there are lots of other things that our platform does. But what was great about this meeting was that the head of marketing for one of the top 3 banks affirmed that what our hugely talented tech team has built is the most comprehensive solution that they have for solving the problem of disparate data and independent siloed marketing channels. I mean, we're a long way from the deal, and I know it's unusual for a sales guy to call anything other than a close deal a success. But when you're launching a new service in a new market, and you get that kind of positive affirmation from a leader in the industry, I'll take that as a successful endorsement of our tech.
I love that. You guys have such a strong capability. I had no idea that a service like yours existed. So it's kind of cool. I'm sure that I'm not the only one.
That's my job, is to make sure that other people find out. You're right, Tony. Most people don't know it exists. They think you'd have to have 2 or 3 different tools to actually do what we do. And the other nice thing about our tool is it's not a replacement for anything that anybody has right now. It sort of sits in there and becomes sort of the engine that's driving everything. So it's you don't have to take anything. We play nice with all the other tools out there. And that's the other brilliant piece that our tech team put together. They built a tool that works with any other marketing tool out there. It just makes them all smarter.
That's really cool. Let's talk about the other side of a win. So let's talk about something that you ran into was a speed bump for you, and you thought you couldn't pull out of it, but you did pull out of it. And what was the learning experience from that?
I guess one of the companies I helped launch was an ad tech software platform that worked extremely well for our clients, helping them buy and sell inventory across multiple marketplaces. The downside was that our clients were all dependent on access to those third-party marketplaces to buy and sell. And there was a major shift in the industry with the introduction of ads.txt, which was a new format that Google and Facebook pushed out there, that greatly restricted our clients' access to those marketplaces, which basically nearly overnight killed their business. So my takeaway is make sure that your company is not wholly dependent on a third-party factor that you have that's completely out of your control.
Gotcha. Thanks for sharing that with us as well. Let's shift gears over to thought leadership. Give us your point of view on the top 3 things that a person must have in order to be a strong thought leader. There's no right or wrong answer, but we just want to hear your point of view on those 3 attributes for a strong thought leader.
First, I would think caring. Well, I think there's 4 actually. I've actually written an article about it. Caring, knowing, teaching, and inspiring. And I can't cover all of them, but let me, and you cut me off, but caring, I think you truly have to care about the people you work with, regardless if you're a founder or a CEO or a senior manager. I think it's important to treat your coworkers, you treat people as coworkers rather than subordinate. I mean, why is that important? It's biological, it's anthropological. Our success as a species is based on our ability to operate as a group. If you care about people, you make them feel safe and part of a greater whole. If people feel safe, they work and feel safe in a caring environment, they work more cooperatively. They'll support one another. They'll start sharing ideas. They'll ask one another for help. And when they don't understand something, and they'll admit to their mistakes. And that kind of work environment enables them to work together more efficiently to achieve things that they could never have done alone, or done as effectively in a less synergistic environment. I mean, you also need to care about your clients, about the product and service, how it benefits those clients. This helps build like a client's first atmosphere within an organization. It helps anybody in your company see each client as unique, and that helps them understand that they have to uncover and ask the right questions to sort of truly understand the uniqueness of each one of their clients. And it's by showing your clients that your organization truly cares about them, that you want to understand their uniqueness, that helps build long-term relationships.
I love that. That's awesome. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that with us. I know we've had a good opportunity to find out a little bit more about your point of view on things, and you talked high level about your company and a little bit of granularness to it, so to speak. So people who are listening, if they want to find out more information, please take this opportunity right now to give out your social handles and your website address if they want to find out more information.
So you can reach me at declan.carney@lemnis. So that's DECLAN. .CARNEY at Lemnisk, and Lemnisk is spelled MLEMNISK.co, not .com. So Declan.Carney@lemnisk.co.
Perfect. Here we are at the end. If you could sign us off with a one-word close, what would it be? And also tell us why you're choosing to sign off with this word, Declan.
Sure. Luck. And I mean, that may sound weird, but let me define. So, and particularly in business, since this is about business. So for me, luck in business is where the recognition of opportunity meets decisive action. So I think you always have to be looking out there for the right opportunity, and then you have to recognize it, and then you have to do something about it. And it's when you do something about that opportunity, then it actually becomes a real opportunity. And I've been very fortunate, or very lucky in my life, that I've had the opportunity, I saw them, and then I took the right action to deliver on those opportunities.
Wow, that's really powerful. Thanks for giving us your insight into why you chose luck, which made a lot of sense. So there you have it, folks. Declan, thank you very much for this interview.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. All the best.